was on.
I've been waiting for someone to go for it.
You know what?
Thank you.
I can't remember which one it was, but there was a guy and he could shake a can and he could tell you what was in the can. Obviously, it was all done for the film's sake, but he could shake a can and he'd say it was pork and beans or it was peaches or something like that.
That was the third one, Apocalypse.
Yeah. Okay.
Apocalypse, Resident Evil, Apocalypse.
And it's like, what a talent.
I know those films like the back of my hand. I absolutely love them.
What a talent to be able to shake a can and tell you what's in it. It will go under the world's most useless talents, but yet an absolutely wonderful talent at the same time. Right, I'm just going to share this link with Alice. You'll probably now see it's live, and then we'll kick off to where we left off. Come on, where are you?
Are you putting that in the group chat? Sorry.
Where am I going to put it? Yeah, I'm hopefully I'm going to get there. Cool. Once this laptop decides to kick into gear. Nothing like the set of stunned silence.
I'm just going to see the ride going up in the window.
I was saying that a little bit ago. Gonna see it in the corner of my eye, and something's coming straight for us.
Come on. Always when you need it to work, and that's when it's.
God, there's like 14-year-olds out there vaping.
It's terrible.
One of them's still in their school uniform. Just a shirt.
I can't moan. I was a. Better not, just in case my mum's watching. I can just recall back in the day having to stand outside of specific shops
And having to wait for someone
willing
old enough and willing
to go in
by,
and grab some certain packets of stuff that weren't sellable to my age group at that point. Careful.
Remember those days all too well.
Yeah, I remember going up to someone when I was 14 asking for a bag. They were like, how old are you? I was like 16. Like, yeah, go on then. I was like, didn't even question it after that. I used to go to someone's house on my way back from school. He was selling it. He comes into Spoonsville. Yeah.
Right. That'll do.
Oh god. Banana raspberry pencils.
Oh.
I've literally just picked up saying, fucking banana.
Do you not like banana?
Oh, can't stand it. Smell does me in. So don't no banana bread. Alright?
No banana bread. I wonder how we can incorporate that in today's session. Just like the potatoes.
Emotional support banana.
Oh, I love bananas.
And it gets taken off you to be made into banana bread.
That can go. Happily give that one away.
Come on. It's getting there. I do apologise. Right. We're there.
Are we there yet?
No.
Right. That's been sent. So you'll probably hear your phones go in just a second.
Yep.
Right. Here we are. Right. Whilst I'm looking at my wonderful cake down here, who would like to start us off by recapping what happened in the last session?
Come on.
I went last one, okay? It's someone else.
Yeah, someone else. Come on, who can do it?
I nominate them.
Go. Go for it. Yeah, go on.
Anyone doing it?
We went through the fucking Temple of the Sun, or the cult of the followers of the Sun sent us into the temple. Can't remember what that temple was called though. Yeah, there was a whole bunch of doors. We fucked up some choices.
Kept getting buried in sand.
Sand was rising. And what we found. What the fuck did we find again?
Found a gem
Gem of some kind.
and a syringe full of red liquid. Oh, and a small pouch.
We lifted the curse, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking that stone.
Yeah, Onyx has that stone. If I remember rightly, she saw the
Made
shiny
a
stone.
beeline for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went and was like, "Yeah, I'm going to take that."
Brilliant.
I bought it back.
Brilliant.
So Onyx made a beeline for the stone, and she now holds that in the possession. What else? What else did I miss?
We got escorted back to somewhere. Can't remember where. And then we saw the light. Was it? Was it a
Oh, the beam of light
Beam
from
of
the
light.
sky.
beam of light that was shaking the ground? And we're all sort of contemplating walking towards it, as you do.
And then, as far as I know, the session ended there
Yeah.
with the beam of
Yeah.
light.
Sure. Excellent. Right, I've just lost my rubber. Keeps falling off. Yes, excellent. So you met the leader of the tribe, Keiwu, or Keiwi. I can't remember how I've written his name down. It was a made-up name, so I just put a bunch of letters together and made a Keiwu. No, it's Hakuwei, so that's
That's
even
it, I
right.
was
So
gonna
I
say that, that's
literally have even written it, and I can't even say it.
I was going to say.
So,
All my notes, you started. I'm going. I
I know.
don't remember this guy.
and I've even got the map of the temple.
Yeah.
And this is a great drawing with the piano that didn't fall on everybody, so well done for that. And then you came across after figuring out the many different puzzles and challenges within that temple. You had the stone, and this stone was, you can assume, is what was causing the followers of the Soul, or the Soul de Templar, to be very afraid and unable to enter their own temple of their own solitude and their solace. And as you came out, you all chowed down on an absolutely wonderful bowl of potato soup, except one unfortunate individual who refused to have some potato soup. And then there was the beam of light that came from afar. And what did you notice at that time when this light shone down? Can anyone remember? That there was a sudden change of the attitude within the followers of the tribe of the sun, and some of them had
half-legged it.
half-legged it, half ran into the
Sorry,
temple. Some of them were praying down on their knees and trying to. And then there was the echoes and the whispers of the tribe leader that said that, "Oh no, here we go again." And you can tell by the panic in his voice that he was really not sure. And as you stand there, or sat there with either your bowls of empty potato soup or chowder, potato chowder, you sort of in this kerfuffle, and the light beaming down, and it kind of the remnants of that light, it stays for a while, and as the beam comes down, it's almost like, as I would say, a mushroom cloud effect, where it kind of, as it hits, it beams all the way through to where you are, and it really shines bright. In that moment, you start to see that the number of bodies from this tribe they've disappeared, they've ran. So in that blink and in that flash, they have somewhat disappeared. That some you can hear have ran into the temple and they've kind of closed the door behind them. Some have scurried off into the nearby forest. Others are kind of just on the ground, and they're just they're not budging. They're just stuck there. And as this, let's say, this wave of light beams through to where you are, Damien. As this light reaches your eyes, your eyes glaze over ever so slightly, and in a moment of pause, your memories start to flood your brain, there are cries of children. There are words that only you can understand from your past, let's say your past traditions. Those flash by. There are cries for help from different echoes of your mind. You can hear the rush and the rampant scurry of people, and it sounds similar to what's going on in what you believe is real at this moment in time for these people rushing to see this light. But this light has affected you in a way that has triggered a memory. And as that light fades, and in a flash, that memory fades away, and the last thing you hear and see in your own mind is someone at your feet, clawing at you, asking you why you hadn't done any more. And with that memory, you come back in, and this light wave just filters through you. That light, at the same time, Octavia, as that light passes through towards your character, in a similar way of what you felt with the warmth that you felt down your side, this time it's a bit more of a tinge and a bit of a burn, and you start to feel this warming sensation again down your side. Nothing of hurt or anything like that, just you know it's there a lot more prominently now. Nothing comes to mind at this moment, but you just feel it pulse through you. The rest of you, shiny light. And whilst you're still here grouped, and the scurry of everybody else has kind of disappeared, you can kind of see the back of the golden headdress that this tribe leader has gone. He's not looking at the light, he's bowing down, and he's heading towards the temple. And as he heads towards the temple, he closes it behind him. None of his tribe are now around, and that is where we're going to start with your session.
It's a nice way to treat your heroes, isn't it? Lock them out.
So is there anything you'd like to do at this moment in time? This beam of light hasn't caused any destruction that you can hear or see or know of right now, but it is still there, still beaming down to, I would say, the northeast of your current location.
And is it coming straight from the sky? That's it, we can't see where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Can we see where it's going though? Like, is it pointing somewhere specifically?
So from where you are, let's say the temple is on your complete right, if you're in a group, and you can see like to the northeast, it is far. You can tell it's not coming down like, as if it's 20 feet away from you. That looks quite far away. Its origin can't be seen because it's relatively cloudy up where it is at the moment. But you do know it's probably to the northeast, and you would probably say it's a good, I'm going to say your best judgment is a good week's distance away. But it is very prominently bright, and it is a straight beam down.
Sounds too far for me. Let's find another quest.
Are we
She's
supposed
just sad
to?
she's not got her potatoes.
Yeah, very sad.
Got a couple of bottles though, so I might start on them.
Didn't you pick up the bottles of the sludge
Yeah.
stuff?
I'm going to crack one open in a moment. Don't worry.
Oh god. Oh no.
Well, I'm with friends. I'll be all right. If I mutate or something, you can
I was
save
literally
me.
just thinking if you start mutating. Oh, the letter. I forgot about that.
That's right.
Are we
Can
supposed
you remember what colour the bottles were?
Yeah, I've got a blue one and a green one. And we're going to just decide as a group what we're doing, and then I'm going to crack one open as we walk. A little walking whiskey,
Little walking whiskey.
or wine. As long as ain't water, we'll be all right.
That's a good thing. Water.
Right, is anyone else intrigued by the light?
Should we follow it? Is it telling us to go somewhere?
Is it telling us to go somewhere?
That's the question.
I don't know.
Oh.
To me, it's just light. I'll just go with the flow.
So it's just me and the cleric then.
Yeah.
Should we follow it? Is it going somewhere? Dun, dun, dun.
Can we see if the clerics? He must be absolutely haunted by this. You know.
Make an insight check.
Have fun with that.
Would you? The thing is, would the cleric have shared any of this information?
No,
Would
no,
you-
that's what I'm saying. Just
Yeah.
just looking around.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
Ooh, okay. Ha! No. If it hasn't got a cork in it, I don't care.
Okay.
That was a 4,
A 4.
and that's with a +3 on it. So
The cleric's looking at the light.
good stuff.
There's a 4 with a +3.
Yeah.
Is that nat 1?
That one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's definitely a cleric.
Yeah.
You know he's a
Yeah.
cleric. Yeah, you definitely know that.
Well,
Not really
Should
sure
we-
where to go from here.
should we go investigate where this is
Okay.
going?
Should.
It's going to take a while though. You said it was
Yeah.
what, a week?
Weeks.
A week away?
Your
Roughly?
best guess
We're-
is at that
we're guessing.
distance.
So there's no one around. Basically, they've all scarpered,
They've all
left
just
us.
gone.
Just left us.
Is there anything we can salvage as supplies?
Make a perception or investigation check. Come on.
Come on, someone else has got
Maybe
me.
we should head back to the ship, see if it's been fixed.
Oh, 23.
23.
Was it
Sure.
There we go.
So you would know that there was a few tents that had been set up, obviously where they were recovering with the sea beast of Dravixa. Does the sea beast have a name? I'm so sorry if I haven't asked.
Yeah, Blackwake Sailor.
Blackwake Sailor, that's it. Sorry. Yeah, that rings a bell now. Blackwake. Okay. So you would know that there would be there was a tent where they were recovering, or it looked as though they were recovering with the remnants of what was left of the potatoes. With the 23, I'd say that there's maybe one potato left in that sack. Should you wish to grab it, there are small, I'm going to say, bottles lying around. Some empty, where they've used them as probably herb bottles for the chowder and some of the things. I'd also say there are bits of food, maybe some of these ancient coins, just lying there from a pouch, none of which of currency, which I think we said last time, none of this currency is anything that you guys would be aware of. So there's your general riffraff and stuff, not necessarily anything of true value, but they were very simple people. There's plenty of food and herbs to choose from should you wish to take any.
Well, I think Morgar is going to go get her bag with 8 potato in it.
Sure.
Fill it with some other supplies, and sort of shout to this group. I'm going here. Who wants to come with us?
Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. So I'm going to say in that sack, if you're filling up that sack, are you
Yeah.
filling the sack up? So
Oh,
you,
yeah.
I would say you put that bag of unknown, or let's call them soul coins,
Yeah.
into your bag,
Yeah.
with just a mixture of herbs and normal kind of berries,
Cool.
supplies and things like that that you put in there.
Cool.
So
And I'm giving it to the cleric to carry.
giving it to the cleric to carry. Sure.
Okay.
I've got one hand, alright, and I've got to be drinking. So you're carrying the stuff, okay?
Excellent.
If we're following me, we're following me, alright? This is how I go.
Okay. You're all following the drunk witch.
Onwards!
Onwards. Okay. So if you're heading towards where this light is coming from, there's no clear path, but you will obviously head into the forest.
That's it, there's no way we can follow the shoreline round or
No.
anything.
If
We have literally got to go.
if I recall, and I remember where you'd crashed, it was very rocky. There was like a beach, but there was literally rock, no real way for you
Okay.
to easily make your way through it going back. And also, you were all knocked out, so you don't actually know how far away the shore is.
Good point.
So at this point, so you wouldn't know how far away
No.
that is.
Okay.
So you start to head through the jungle.
Yep. I'm gonna.
Marching order.
Well, I was just about to say, I'm gonna grab my friend the paladin,
Mm-hmm.
pull her to the front, lead the way.
Watch me get fucking hit and miss.
Paladin leading the way,
Sure.
cleric's by my side, and then druid and fire behind us.
Say fire at the back.
Or you
Bringing
can
up
just be
the
linking
rear.
arms,
Just-
skipping along.
And Sea Beast following.
So we've got the paladin, the cleric, and the witch. Then the fighter and the fairy, and then sorry, was it the fighter and the fairy?
Ah, ha 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 ha. Yeah, fight. Fair right. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I feel like Onyx would just be riding Black
Yeah.
Lake. Just sat on.
Could be. Okay, fair enough.
Where
Okay.
the cleric's carrying the bag over his shoulder, Onyx can sit on that.
So Onyx is going to be sitting on your shoulder.
So it's like a 1, 2, 1, 2.
Alright. Sure. Okay. This forest is very well grounded. It's unforgiving with its way forward, but I would assume someone has, let's say, your sword probably
Yeah,
leading
chop
the
through.
way, chopping the way through.
Yeah.
Let's get some dice rolls going.
Here we go.
Let's make. I'll tell you what. Roll a d20, and we'll start. We'll just go from there.
Okay.
I would say at the moment, if you're just making up, you could probably see where the tribe have probably been solidified there for some time. There are some ways through, so you've made a bit, but it's not very well. They've stuck to where they are. They've only ever foraged for what they've needed. There's no clear path. So let's say if you're leading from the front, let's make a roll and let's see how
16.
nice. So leading the way, you can hack your way through some of these trees, and you're making a very clear path. What does that look like to the rest of you?
Well,
Making your way through.
I'm going to start drinking.
Sure.
Walking, drinking.
What colour bottle are we choosing?
Blue.
So
Watch me, just in case.
you managed to see that there's some dice on the table.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yes.
So the one with blue dice in it, would you mind holding that for us, please?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, I'm just finding out where my blue bottle is.
Mm-hmm.
Could you roll that dice for me, please?
1.
You can take it out.
No, it's all right. Quite like it.
Blue bottle. Would you say you're drinking all of this, or are you just chugging?
Just chugging. Yeah.
Just chugging.
Yeah.
Couple of fingers at a time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chugging.
Oh yeah. I've got to make it last. It's sort of a weak walk, isn't it? So.
Okay. Sure. And that was a 1.
That was a 1. Yeah.
Okay.
This is why I positioned myself in the march in order in case.
It's got a bit of a bitter taste.
Cool.
Almost as though it's not out of date, but you definitely know it's been there a while. It's quite stale. You get hints of mint.
Ooh, mojito.
And you almost feel like you can taste the colour of it.
Excellent.
That colour is brown.
Oh god.
So minty brown.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to just bear that in mind that you rolled the 1 and
Yeah.
you're still walking.
Yeah.
Sure. So you get the taste of, this is something that's been there a while. It's minty and it tastes like the colour brown.
Am I feeling any effects?
Not yet.
No? Okay. Cool.
Not yet.
Alright.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You're just slowly,
Yeah,
Tugging away.
Starting wood, you know.
sure, as
Yeah.
you're going marching
Yeah.
on. What would you say? Would Onyx do anything right now whilst she's set up on your shoulder?
Oh no, on cleric's
She's on the cleric's
On
shoulder, and the
cleric's
cleric's next to you.
shoulder. Yeah.
Okay. How does that look to the cleric, seeing that this guy has picked up a bottle from a known temple of age, and you've just started seeing him drink from this wonderfully, her from this bottle? Would you try and stop him?
No.
Her?
No.
Sorry.
I'd lose a hand.
You'd lose a hand. Hey mate, you alright?
That's why I put you next to me. You know how this works.
He's just letting her get on with it.
Yeah.
Don't
Right.
mess with the witch and her dress.
Exactly.
Alright, okay. That's my one. Because I think I have, I don't have any of the extra bits in it. Did you need this one?
You lost your rubber.
Cheese and cracker. I might be able to do this. Right. So you took a swig of your blue bottled drink, minty brown. Make your way through your forest. Anyone else just walking along? Anyone else doing anything?
Sure, you want to be drinking that?
Just keep cutting the path. Let's go.
Oh, bossy. It's very bossy.
Can I just be like on Black Wake's like head to sit through the trees?
These are very tall trees.
They're
They're
very
very
tall trees.
tall
So I can't see
trees.
nothing. I'm just getting hit in the face by branches.
What does failure look like?
Getting hit in the face by branches.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just make him slither along then.
Yeah.
Like a massive
Snake,
snake.
snake, snake.
Snake.
To be fair, he could be covering your tracks.
Could be.
Yeah.
Just a thought. So if that's something, if you're hiding at the back with Black Wake, so I'd say, you know what? Yeah, he could be covering your tracks. I'm going to make a note of that. So he's covering your tracks as you go behind. You carry on walking forward. Could you make me another D20 roll, please?
Wish me luck, guys.
2.
I said wish me luck and none of them said shit.
The forest is getting thicker where it's less trodden, and you're struggling with some of these. You're probably going to need help trying to cut through some of these.
Help. Help.
I'll come.
Yeah, you're going to come help? Do you want to roll a 20 for me, please?
No.
10.
10.
You were such great help.
I'd say
Better than a
Yes, it is.
the tiny cut that was originally made on these twigs and branches and foliage that was done by Octavia. You come in and just kind of yeah, it's a bit tough, but you managed to cut through it. But it's probably going to take the pair of you now, kind of like to really get through some of this really thick deciduous trees and the branches and the thickery of what we've got here. Whilst you're walking through, there is still some sunlight that's coming through. A little bit dark, but you can still see. Who wants to make me a perception check?
Ooh, what's my perception?
Mine's +3.
Mine's +3. Don't you have +6?
Mine's +6.
You do it then. Cleric! You're using your cleric ones.
In fact, everyone roll it.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
get everybody
Okay.
rolling. Let's get everybody rolling and make it a bit more fun.
20.
20, natural.
20, no, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Got a 20.
13.
13,
15.
20?
20. Dirty or natural?
Dirty.
23.
23.
7.
7. Okay. How about Onyx? I have her statistics.
5, whatever plus.
I think that might mean either a 10 or 11, if I remember right. Okay, no, it's a 9, so she's got +4 on perception. Okay, so so with the low number, what was it? So the 9 and the 10, was it 10? 7. Sorry, the 7 and the 9. You can't see much. It's still it's really thick, and I think your focus is on now trying to really kind of chug your way through some of these branches and thickery. And as the branches become a bit thicker, those that everybody else got 13 was it? So you can sort of sense that it's still light, and maybe some of the remnants of the light from the beam that's still kind of like hitting around, but doesn't seem to be anything off. These trees are somewhat different to what feels normal, or at least from what you've seen before. They're not quite palm trees. They're not quite the normal berry bushes and things like that you would normally see. But to you, they're just trees, and there's a lot of them. No one's really been here before. Those with a 20 and up, you start to see a purple tinge on some of the leaves and trees around you. It's not like it's glowing purple, but you start to see just on some of the leaves, at the tips of them, as you would see sometimes in the autumn when leaves would change, you start to see that the tips of the leaves are purple, and some of the trunks of these trees hint of purple, just a subtle hint. Nothing.
Does it all look a bit funky to you, or is it just me?
No, it's looking funky.
I thought the wand was working. No mind.
Are you still chugging?
Oh yeah.
Cool. How much of the bottle is still left?
How long have we been walking?
I'm going to say probably about an hour in total.
Over a quarter. A third.
A
That's a third. Yeah.
Sure. Can you roll that dice again for me, please?
4.
4. Thank you. Still mini, still tastes brown, but you're starting to get warm from it.
Ooh.
Starting to get warm.
Beer jacket.
So with that, the trees are really starting to get a bit more dense now. It's becoming really dense forestry around you. But there was a 23, right? A 23. Along with the rest of the purpleness, you can kind of hear what sounds like water. Running water as well. In the same direction you're heading towards, but you can hear like there is water nearby. As you would hear like a running river or potentially a waterfall, something like that, but you can hear running water.
Can you share this with us?
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes, I will.
Just checking.
Of course, I will.
How does that sound when you hear this water? What does it sound like from your character's perspective? How would you share that?
It sounds like running water nearby, kind of.
Could be a waterfall, a river.
Yeah, maybe.
Sure. Okay. So if you share that there's water nearby and you're still kind of, I would say you're still heading towards probably where that location is. So I would say to you as you're heading through, if our two fighter and paladin could make another d20 roll for me, please, each, as they're slashing their way through the leaves and trees.
15.
18.
Nice, yeah. Next time you learn from the last one, right? These leaves are not to be messed with our two resident fighter and paladin. Slash it through, almost looks like it's come out of some anime manga film where as you go through. It starts to get a little bit clearer, so it's less dense. Keep going forward, you're slashing your way through. You can pick up on the water as well. I would say it's getting louder the more you're walking. Still drinking?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't think you need to keep asking, really.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
Yeah. Still going.
As you continue to walk in, I would say it does open up to a small path. Would anyone like to make me an investigation, nature, or animal handling check?
Do
My
an animal
investigation
handling.
is +3.
My animal handling is +5.
So I'm pretty sure that you
19.
19.
obliterated all of the final enemies that you
As this path clears open, you see on the ground as everyone's kind of walked through, as it's opened and there's much more pathway to go, you would see the footsteps as you're behind. You would see some of the footprints being made by your party and your members, but there are some other footprints as they're walking through. You kind of clock. They don't look like your party's footprints. But I wouldn't say that you recognise what it is, but you just would recognise that something's not right. But they look just as fresh as yours. But they're not human.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is he there? He is here, yes.
Okay.
So I can always screenshot.
Sure.
And I might be able to send it to you.
You sharing that with everybody?
Yeah, I'll give them the heads up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. What would you like to do with that information now that you know that there's footprints on the floor? Not on the moon, on the floor.
Octavia's guard's gonna go up.
Yeah?
Yep. She doesn't trust it.
Doesn't trust it. For a lady of righteousness, you don't trust very well.
No.
No.
No. I am a paladin of vengeance, so.
Okay, fair play.
Oh, no, it's just a black bit at the top.
It starts to become clearer.
Maybe I've gone down too far.
Now find yourself in front of what looks like a rather large pool of water, and you see a waterfall.
Told you it was a waterfall.
Okay.
It looks so beautiful. You can hear the cleanliness of the water as it kind of falls down into this. I'm going to say rather large. Like you'd probably be able to fit 30 people in this pool of water really easily. And it looks. In fact, maybe some rolls, maybe some perception checks. Let me know how good it looks.
Oh,
You're
it
drinking.
caught on the end.
Yes.
Oh, every time. 16.
16? 18?
13.
13? You 8.
I got 12, Onyx got 5. Well, that's plussing her 4.
Okay.
So she got that one.
She got that one.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Onyx. Okay. Nothing seems out of the ordinary here. It seems to be relatively quiet. You can hear the birds chirping up in the trees. You can hear the water as it's crashing down into the thing. This water, other than the ripples that are coming from the waterfall, is very calm. Almost looks like there's a little bit of steam coming from it as well. Like this water's warm, so it's rather calming. So
What time of day is it?
I'm going to say early afternoon because you've done all the stuff with the temple. Didn't really rest. You kind of sat down and you had something to eat, and then you carried on. And this is you now. I would say 4 or 5 in the afternoon-ish. So coming to late evening or early evening, sorry. To this pool or this large body of water.
Yeah. And this might be a good spot to set up camp.
Really? You want to settle camp?
Yeah.
We can.
Oh yeah.
Go on, you know you want to.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Well, it might be an idea rather than doing it dense forest.
I'm happy to set up camp.
Yeah. Setting up camp. Happy days. I would say Onyx with the nat 1 and the plus 4 has seen the body of water and has decided to try and jump into the body of water.
Of course.
What would she?
Must be like the sea for her.
Oh my god, the ocean! Now I'm gonna say she's jumped down off of your shoulder and she's gone and just kind of sat down by the edge of the water and is looking in the water, kind of like feet dangling over the side, still can't touch it sort of thing, because where she's really small. So you set up camp. Anything else you'd like to do whilst you're here? Setting up camp.
I'm going to just say to the druid, do you and your beast want to go and check the waterfall? Might be something under it.
Yeah.
Just have a look around the area.
Just have a general look around here. Having a walk around here. Okay. So, if I haven't painted a picture, so I would say it's, I'd say 50 foot across, and I'll probably say about 60 foot wide pool of water. It's really big, so you can probably fit a bunch of people in it. Your sea beast would absolutely love it. And the waterfall is kind of coming over, I'd say probably a 10 foot wide sort of hill, and as it's coming over, it's bashing down the bottom. No rocks at the bottom, so it's just coming down nice and cleanly. Kind of some forest around it, nothing really else other than.
Is there anything behind the waterfall?
Druid's going to go check. And while that's going on, I'm going to sit and drink.
Sit and drink?
Yep.
Sure. Can you roll that blue dice again for me, please?
2.
Lucky you're getting different numbers.
I know, I like this.
How much of that bottle is gone now?
Pretty much 3/4.
3/4.
Yeah.
Alright. Can you make me a constitution saving throw, please?
Two. What? 4.
See that other jar
Yeah.
with the red dice in it?
The red one. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tip those dice out and tell me the total?
9.
9.
Yeah.
Can you take 9 points of necrotic damage, please?
Oh! Evil.
And as you take that damage, you get a warm sensation drift from your, let's say, your drinking hand, around your finger, of which there is a very symbolic item
Yeah.
that starts to pulse up your arm. And as it pulses to your arm, it pulses to your chest. And as it pulses in your chest, you really start to feel your heart, if you have one.
Good point. Yep.
So where your heart could be,
Yeah.
it feels as though something's pushing out really hard. And at that moment, you then feel it. This all happens almost in an instant, but yet to you it feels really slowed down. And it moves across your other chest to your other arm, and you start to feel a spark in your other fingers as it's on your staff.
Yeah.
Almost as though you're holding one of them electric things and you can't let go, but you need to hold on. And as it does that as well, it goes straight up to the middle of your brain, and you see an image of Clem staring at you, with a face that you would know.
Yeah.
And almost that look of, I wouldn't say cheekiness, but that moment of, sure you want to be doing that? And then in the moment it disappears, and that feeling goes there. You're still feeling slightly, I wouldn't say drunk, you're warm because of whatever this is, your body's trying to adjust to what you've just drunk, but at the moment, that happens.
Cool. Does anyone see me?
Is anyone watching over our resident witch?
I'll roll for it.
Sure.
What do you want me to roll?
Perception.
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
perception. Yeah, if you're looking around anyway and you're having a look and you see him chugging away, or it's her chugging away.
19.
19. I'd say, as you've seen the witch chug on this bottle, the bottle comes down quicker than you would know from being around, and then the sudden shock, like a state of what's just happened. It wasn't normal.
Have another swig, you'll be alright.
Paladin of Vengeance, everybody.
Yeah, I know, yeah. There's my hero, isn't it? I'll tell you.
Hey, you said not to discourage you, so.
Well, I said don't stop me drinking.
Well, there you go then.
Don't
Right.
stop me now. Having such
Cool.
a good time.
Well, he's not, he's just taking necrotic
I
damage.
think I'm just going to pass out.
You're gonna pass out?
Yeah, just going to pass out. Yeah.
Sure. Whereabouts are you passing out? You
Oh, in the middle of our camp.
in the middle of the camp, yeah?
Yeah.
Just on the fire.
Yeah. It's good.
Fire's gone again.
Yeah.
Gonna need to set that up.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you Where's your potato at this point? Are you cuddling your potato, or you just got your
Oh
bottle
no,
and
because
just?
I forgot. Yeah, it's amongst the other goodies. So probably it's probably around the camp somewhere. But
I thought you'd at least use it as a pillow,
yeah.
or you know, little cuddle buddy.
I know, yeah. I've only got the one hand, so I can't drop the wine and hold the potato or one or the other. So
Sure.
yeah.
I'll tell you what, as you pass out on the floor, you see this. As she passes out onto the floor, you notice Morrigan's staff glow slightly green at the very tip as she passes out on the floor. But you've seen Morrigan in action. You know when she casts stuff, there is a somewhat green tinge to it. Yeah, there is that kind of comes out of it. But this time, she's passed out. This doesn't normally happen, but maybe it's just where she's drunk or drunk a bottle of Christ knows what. And you're now passed out.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Cool. Anyone else doing anything whilst we're in this?
Well, I'm an elf, so I don't sleep, so I'm just gonna again stay on watch.
Yeah.
Just make sure we're all good.
Sure.
I'm gonna be playing him in the river waterfall thing with my.
You're playing water volleyball with the.
No, I'm playing in the waterfall river, whatever it is, with my sea serpent, and we're just having
Bit of fun.
bit of fun and having a little bit of a look to see if there's anything in there.
Okay.
Catching some salmon.
So your sea beast has now that he's back in the water is loving it. So he's back in the water, and you're heading towards the waterfall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me what. Tell me what happens. You're going up to the waterfall.
Yeah, we're just sort of having a look to see if there's anything
Sure.
interesting.
You're going through it, round it. It's crashing. It's just coming down nice and calmly as a waterfall would. Can't quite see through it because it's got so where the kind of the forest hides the light from it. You can't. It doesn't have any direct sunlight on it to see behind it. So
So like we're at the bottom of the waterfall.
at the bottom of the waterfall.
Maybe I'll just ride my sea serpent and get him to dive and see if we can go sort of through it and under it.
Under it, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Actually, that make me. Are you going with him? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going with him. Make me perception. Yeah, straight perception.
6.
6. It's pretty dark around here. Do you have any stats for your sea beast?
I don't think I do.
No? In that case, roll for your sea beast and use yours. You're very good friends. I'd say that you've levelled up together.
18.
18. So, you can't see very well under the water. Your sea beast is adept at seeing underwater. He nudges you in a way that he would to tell you something. I'd say he probably then takes you under where let's say, as the water crashes down, you know it creates that foam when it crashes. He takes you underneath that, and as you come up, there is an entrance.
Ooh.
There is a dark cave.
There's a dark
Oh.
cave. Not entirely sure I want to explore this dark cave alone.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just send the sea beast to go and.
On his own?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're gonna send your sea beast in there on his own.
No, I'm going to send
Oh.
the sea beast back to the camp to
Sure.
sort of.
Nudge everyone.
Yeah, nudge
So you're
everyone
staying by
up.
the cave and you're sending your sea beast.
Yeah, I'm just right at the edge of the cave.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is going to come back on me.
So you send your sea beast back.
Mhm.
As you send your sea beast back, you have an item in your pocket.
Yeah.
You can start to feel obviously something shaken away. What do you do?
Take it out.
Yeah? Take it out, have a look. to anyone that doesn't know, yes. So this is your compass.
My compass.
Are you Jack Sparrow now?
It doesn't point north, so it's pretty much like Jack Sparrow.
You point this compass out, and you notice that the needle is genuinely pointing you in the direction of this cave. It's not quite staying true to one direction, but it is kind of where this cave entrance is like pointing you towards heading in. Could you roll me a d20?
14.
That's really good. The compass is almost pulling you to go in. With the 14, I'd say you kind of like, okay, no, that's all right. Okay, my compass is pointing me that way. I'd say you probably at that point you probably put it back in your pocket. You've dealt with this before, right? It's your compass. You know it's pointing you towards something. So I'd say you put that back in your pocket and take a look around. You can't really see. I'm assuming you've got dark vision. Everyone sort of has dark vision.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not written it down anywhere. But
Okay. Even with dark vision, this cave is you can only see so far, and then it's pure darkness down there. You can't see the water already covering whatever light is trying to get through, and even with dark vision, it is very enclosed and pitch black is down there. Where would you like to go from there?
yeah, I think I'm still going to wait for everyone else to join me.
Sure. Okay. So, tell me what it looks like with your sea beast going back, and how does your sea beast communicate with everybody else?
Kind of, like when a dog's trying to tell you something, like follow me.
Jimmy found another well. Jimmy found another well.
Yeah, sort of like that. Sea beast keeps nudging them and like going and going back and nudging them. And
Is it nudging Morriga first?
Well, no, my sea beast is quite smart and it knows that.
Sure.
Passed out.
Okay.
Maybe it just picks Morriga up in its jaws and just like a dog with a bone.
Okay, so it picks up Morriga with that, and you would see this, presumably. Yeah. So let me know what your characters think. Well, this sea beast has just come and picked up a passed out witch on the floor.
I wonder if it will eat her.
Interesting.
No questions of where I've gone? Okay,
Yeah, that's a bit harsh, isn't it? Like, the sea beast is going. I wonder if it's going to eat the witch. No, where's Dravixa? No, she's all right. She can control the weather.
Well, actually, Dravixa can't.
Oh no, is it Silvaris?
It's Silvaris that can control the weather.
Okay,
Follow
so
the sea beast and the witch, I suppose.
sure.
See what's
Can
going
you
on.
can you roll me a d20 for Onyx, please?
9.
9.
And then
Yeah, sure. In fact, I'm just gonna do an animal handling, but could you do that with advantage because she knows you and the sea beast?
that 20.
Excellent. So with the nat 20, Onyx would see Morriga in the mouth of the sea beast and almost go, "Where's Dravixa?" And she's going to fly to the top of the head of the sea beast and onward, almost like in the water, ready as like a captain of a ship, and ready to go. So you all see this happen, and the fairy has jumped on top of the sea beast's head with the witch in mouth. I'm going to say the witch is hanging with the face to the water, so as the sea beast is moving, it splashes with water.
I'm proper getting woken up here, aren't I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the water and the witch, thanks for bringing it up earlier. I'll tell you, could you make me 3 Constitution saving throws as it's bobbing you up and down in the water to get over there? And I'm going to say 10 is the number to beat.
Oh, Jesus
Just
Christ.
10.
You're going to kill me before I get to this waterfall, you know that. 11.
Very nice.
18. Come on. 15.
Sure.
Nice.
Okay. So as you kind of been splashed across the water, you're all of a sudden you're kind of like being kind of slapped awake. But the 11 was the first one.
Yeah.
That was the one that was very close to like. What was that? You start to kind of feel like a bit tense and a bit like, what was that? Nothing happened. You're kind of like, okay, you're sobering up at least now. Still staff in hand and still bottle in hand.
Yeah.
You're gonna go.
Oh yeah, my grip's amazing.
Yeah. So with that, you've got woken up, and you are now through this waterfall. In fact, maybe one more, because the sea beast, knowing that waterfall is safe, is going to go full on through the waterfall.
8.
8. That one, splashing the entirety of you, has. In fact, no. As I'm going to give it a little bit of leniency here. I'm going to say, as Onyx is standing on top of the sea beast,
Yeah.
with you underneath in the mouth like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Thank you. In your mouth, Onyx is at the top. Onyx is with full rapier, and as you would kind of see the waterfall flowing down, as the rapier has made like a curtain of water.
Thank God, I thought you were going to go another way with that.
You are obviously both sides of the sea beast's mouth, so as she makes this curtain, it splashes on both sides of you. But because you're covered from the below, it gets your head, and once again, that feeling that you had almost at the 11 becomes almost like a burn. Can you roll me a d4?
So was it diplomatic in character as well? Did you?
3.
You take, I'm going to say 1.5, just 1 point of fire damage.
Cool.
Going through this waterfall. But you've sobered up at least. Or at least you think you were drunk. And you're now through the waterfall. Sea Beast just kind of plonks you down next to Dravixa. And then I would say, would you say the Sea Beast has kind of poked his head back out to have a look? And Onyx has jumped off and he's next to you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's just kind of gone back to see if the others are following him. And if not, he'll go pick them up and as well.
So you see the wits bobbing along, heading through the waterfall.
Bobbing along.
Bobbing along at the bottom of the beautiful briny sea. So you see this all of a sudden happen. What's your reaction to this?
We should go see what's up.
Well, something must be happening, yeah.
I'd like to see that again.
Depends how much she drinks, that might happen. Right. So, your sea beast goes back for them.
Yep.
Sea beast is obviously offering you safe passage over there, over across the water.
Oh, nice.
Don't carry me in your mouth.
I would say, would you probably only say that only one of them can go at a time? Or 2 and then 1 maybe? Because I wouldn't have said that this sea beast is huge.
Yeah, because how
You
big's
can
the
go by
fight?
yourself because you're a Goliath.
Yeah, I think the Goliath has to go by. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to get some more dice rolls. So, the cleric and the paladin are going to try and attempt to get on the sea beast. Make me animal handling checks.
Oh no! Please. 12.
8.
So,
That didn't sound good for you.
Taking damage.
so as you've tried to climb across Blackwake, you've both lost your footing, and you have managed to stay on the sea beast, but the cleric has full on fell in the water.
I literally sit there and laugh at him.
So,
I think even Blackwake laughs.
in fact, can Blackwake roll me a d20 for a second?
3.
Doesn't really notice, but it just he's bulky, doesn't really feel it. He's just gone, but he just kind of like not impressed. Is probably the right way to say it. Or The cleric is falling in the water. You're on the back. Would you try and pull him up, or are you just leave him to it?
I'd laugh and then I'd help him.
Yeah.
Of course.
Cool. Okay, I'll tell you what. Make me a strength check and see if you can pull him up.
Alrighty. Nine.
9. Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll say you get him up with the assistance of Blackwake helping you here, try and get him back on, and then you across to the slither across to underneath the waterfall, and there is the now awoken witch and the fairy along with Javixa waiting in the entrance of this cave. And now I'm assuming once he's dropped them off, he's going to go back for our Goliath.
Yes.
Excellent. So would you two say anything or see anything whilst you've just been dropped off into this cave?
What's the guanin? Such paladin, aren't I? What have you found?
A really dark cave, and this compass is trying to drag me there.
Oh.
Trying to drag me inside, so...
Yeah. Well, let's get the Goliath and then we'll go in, I suppose. Yeah.
Goliath. So Seabees comes back. So sees one. You've just seen the cleric dip himself in the water, fallen off. Could you make me an animal handling check if you wish to get on the back of this, in the back of this sea beast? 18, absolutely. Yeah, your years of farming and around animals, herding in your farm, has easily equipped you with the capability of getting on a sea beast without falling in the water. As a fair bit of time's passed, as you'll kind of be chilling and this, that, and the other, the sun starts to dip in a little bit further, and you start to head towards this waterfall. Could you roll me a Constitution saving throw, fighter? Or dexterity.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Eight. This water has suddenly started to become rather, I wouldn't say whirlpoolish, but there starts to become a current in this water, in a pool that feels weird. The sea beast is trying to get you towards this waterfall, but is somewhat thrown off. You're still holding on, but for the sea beast it has dived under the water, because being above, it's more capable of swimming under the water. And at that moment, as you go under the water, there's a flashback of your memory, and you're taken back to your farm. And there's a moment of there's an image of your mother pops up. She tries to speak to you, but the rushing of the water and the sea beast taking you through, and this sudden current of the waves, and you can't quite hear what she says, but you've seen this vision before. With the time taken underwater, the sea beast has got a bit spooked, so he's diving down, probably more than he should have done. But you feel a big warmth come over you, and this image of your mother has brought back this really warm feeling that even though you're underwater, she's there, she's with you. And she goes to put out her hand, and as she puts out her hand in your vision, you surface out of the water, and you are through the waterfall. You didn't go through it, you've kind of gone under it, as this pulse of water starts to really pick up, and you are now with everybody else. Your sea beast climbs up, and as your sea beast climbs up and there's no one left in the water, and as the sun sort of fades, that water starts to turn the same shade of purple as you saw on the leaves and the trees within the forest. as well as the colour of the water falling in behind you is now starting to turn that little shade of purple that you'd seen. You're now in a cave. So, what would you like to do from here? I'm going to quickly pause because I need weed. Sorry.
Is anyone else a bit freaked out by the water?
Yeah, I feel like it's a bit poisonous. Should we get more of its test out?
Yeah, go for it. There's
Do you
some
know what? I'm game,
alcohol.
but I'm pretty much on death's door at this very moment in time, so
What's your health?
What are you on?
10.
Ooh.
I've lost half.
Okay.
That's all right, don't worry, man. We're fine, don't worry. All right.
Notice how
I
she
mean, I've
hasn't
got-
actually drank from the bottle anymore, though.
I've got
I think the bottom must be gone by now. But you're all right, don't worry, man. It's fine. What I will ask is, what is that?
Yeah.
my compass.
What does your compass do?
Well, it has this little thing that has just pretend there's a hole and everything. this was great. There's like a hole, and this line always lines up.
Is your
with the
character
horizon.
Is your character willing to tell us what that is? Because that is actually Morgar's question to you straight away. So we
Compass.
right, okay. There we are.
Fairs.
That's fine.
Straight up.
Special compass. But yeah. Like, Travix was very secretive with a lot of things.
Okay. Morgar just tried to press her on what the compass is.
Did you share?
Just said compass.
It's compass.
I almost
Compass.
died for a compass. Jesus.
Compass.
No, you almost died just drinking something from the
Oh,
bottle.
let's not point
And
fingers.
nearly
alright?
from the water.
Wow. I suppose we get in a fighting position and just go. Not fighting, but you know, just battle ready.
Well,
Just
am I
in
leading
case.
the way? Because the compass is pointing me.
Do you want to lead the way?
I want to stand at the back. Like outside the cave, maybe. Who knows? We'll see how it goes.
Suppose, who has anyone got an ability to make light?
Yeah, anyone got a light cantrip?
Sadly, I don't.
I don't.
Really?
I don't think.
Paladin and a cleric without a light.
I
Cantrip
believe
or
I don't
something.
even think. Yeah.
I thought you would have at least picked light. to be
That's what
fair.
I would have thought, but I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't pick light either.
Yeah.
So wait. What we got in the infantry? What we got in the old infantry?
Any way of making
Not a torch.
I've got a lamp.
He's got a lamp!
He's
I've
got a lamp.
Did you fall in the water?
Oh,
Fuck.
no.
You had a lamp.
I had
Had a
a lamp.
lamp.
I've got an explorer's pack. What's in an explorer's
There'd be a torch in there. Just an explorer's pack.
I'll say the lamp's fine. Don't worry about it. You're all right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get too technical over a
We'll
lamp.
probably need a couple though.
Just wanted to make it fun. Because
Are you gonna pass the lamp to Travix?
Well,
Is that
I've
all?
got an
Right.
explorer's pack, so there's a torch in there, isn't there?
There would be, yeah.
Yeah, surely.
I don't know where to
I think the
find
lineup should be druid, fighter, you, cleric, me, Onyx. Probably the best lineup.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I keep forgetting how. When we line up, would the sea beast go to the side of her, or
That's entirely up to Jubixa. It's our sea beast.
Yeah, I feel like we don't get separated much. Very rarely we're separated.
would you count that then as those two at the front, or would you count it as two at the front and the sea beast to the side to make it almost free?
Yeah, I'll go with 3. Yeah,
Yeah,
where it
cool.
works. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah. This is a rather large cave. Like
Okay.
it is.
Yeah, 3, 2, 2.
Yeah. Okay. So, so leading the way. I'm assuming Javixa's got her compass at the ready, like kind
Yeah.
of pointing away, and And you would see, so one of the funky mechanics with that is you would also know what rough time of day is.
Yes. I would.
And you would see that the sun is very close to the edge, as though it's about to set. So you would know that. If you wish to share that with the rest of the team, up to you. But
Yeah, I'll just make it mysterious and make them wonder how I know that.
you always know the time of day.
Yeah, that the sun is just about to set and the moon's about to rise.
And in a dark cave, if you shared that out loud, they would like, how on earth did you know that?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I can also tell them where the horizon is, but to really throw them off.
Okay, so you're following the needle with the compass. As you go down this straight cave, kind of it goes on for quite a while in a straight way. The needle is still shaking, sort of like in that direction. And then it behind you, the entrance of where the waterfall is. You would hear it, of course, and that starts to dim as you head your way down. It veers right, it veers left, you follow it round. There's not really much in the way of tunnels. It's not this is just what it's been like for a while. As you're walking through, you can probably hear crunching at your feet. Feel free to make me any checks whilst you're walking along in your order.
I might make an animal handling to see if there's any of those footprints that we saw in there.
Sure.
But it's significantly less impressive than in the next generation.
12.
12. Nothing that you can see in this light that would give it away at all that there is any of those footprints here.
You see my screen? Okay. So so you press whatever
We're going to check for gone.
and you see like a very analog, like a wavy signal.
Got it. Yeah. Got a perception on the gun.
And you can see it.
13.
Woman.
13. And you've got the lamp as well, haven't you?
Yes.
In fact, because you've got the lamp, make it with advantage. I'll give you that. If you're walking along,
Still
13. That's fair enough. You're holding the lamp up so that everybody can see where you are, but you're crunching at the feet, and you can feel.
It's not that. It's just
It feels like sticks of some sort. Why is there sticks in here? There's like it's a very stone cave. The way that it is, it's been carved into the ground. You know, why is there sticks around my feet? Still walking along. I'll probably say again, another hour passes. You notice that your compass dips. Now the sun is beyond the line. You know it is night. As you would probably see that, small little lights start to glisten on the stone walls of this cave. Almost like, I don't know if anyone's played Skyrim, probably, but you know when you start to see the glowing mushrooms, right? In the depths of the caves and stuff, you can start to see these tiny little glows. And with that, you can start hearing little twinkles almost, as though the water above, where you probably sense that the water's trickling through, you can just hear these little trickles of water and the light also bouncing off. With your lamp, you can still see, your lamp creates a light, like an unnatural light in that space, but as you walk forward, you notice behind you the twinkles of light behind you. So it's almost like if you were to turn the light off, you might see more. But you may see less. So keep on walking through. So Dravix is probably still guiding you with the sea beast sliding along. As you come to a point, your needle stops directing you, and it starts just spinning in a circle. No matter what way you turn, it's just continuously spinning in a circle.
Okay.
It's only done that on a very few number of occasions.
We're in danger.
Either when you've reached your destination, or when something very specific has appeared.
This is a fresh bounty.
Give me a history check.
7.
7. No pluses on the history.
No, that was with my.
Okay. You know, with a 7, you know it's not necessarily good, but you know it's not necessarily bad.
So it can go either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here are your choices. You know, surrender.
Would you still press on?
We'll put you on the brig, tow your ship back.
The tunnel still continues.
Take the risk that we
But the
accidentally
needle's
blow your
spinning,
ship up.
so that either means
How do we
reach the destination. Is there anything around where we currently are in this tunnel?
Give me a perception check.
So she says,
13.
You can see the twinkles of the lights on the rocks and the walls and the trickling of the water of which you can hear, and your party.
she says, I'll
Yeah, we might as well carry on.
Sure. Okay. As you continue down,
yeah, you can certainly have a go.
needle still continues to spin. You can feel it if you're holding it in your hand. It's still spinning. As you continue down, it's getting colder in here. And as you start to walk down this cave, these little specks of light that are on the wall, they start to
It's definitely some corporate.
become a little bit bigger.
It doesn't really.
So they're really starting to almost like form like they're little tiny crystals inside the wall. But it is getting colder as you're continuing to walk down. Needle's still spinning. Continue walking down. Anyone else doing anything else?
Can I do a nature check?
Sure.
Yeah, don't worry, come back to me.
Sure. What was it?
That was a 7.
A 7. What are you checking for specifically?
Just, well, the twigs in that. Why there's twigs? What are the twigs? Why
Twigs?
why they hit down in this cave? Is this cave, so the cave, it's all natural, there's no steps, it's not like carved or anything.
So, as you've walked into this cave, yeah, it is rather natural.
Got
There doesn't seem to be any way of saying that this was like a mine of some
Yeah,
sort or anything
well,
like that. It was
just twigs, crystals, walls, the lot.
sounded like twigs, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool, carry on.
Okay. I'd say so. Just from this episode, you would know from a witch's perspective.
Yep.
You would say that you know you've seen these sort of little crystals in the walls before.
Awesome.
Just you'd know that from either some of your incantations or
Yeah.
something that.
Gathering stuff for spells and stuff.
Yeah, you know, like it's not normal rock, so
Okay.
you know that you'd probably be able to use some of it.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
This ship's very difficult to use.
13.
Yeah. You would know that these crystals hold some very potent magic.
So how do I line it up? You're in front of me, aren't you?
I think so.
I'm going to prod the paladin.
I'm going to prod the paladin. What with exactly? Which?
The staff.
What are you prodding at?
Of
Okay.
course.
I'm going to prod the paladin.
Yes.
Get me some of these crystals, please.
Why?
Magic. I promise I won't drink them if you get me these crystals.
She's going to crush them and sniff them.
Might join in, I'm joking.
Cave party.
Sure, I guess.
Catacombs.
Cool.
Okay. So are you going to?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Make me an attack roll.
3.
3.
Well, 8.
Okay. I'd say these ones that you can see, they're quite far in, and if you're kind of like trying to get it with your sword, quite difficult to try and chip away at. Maybe chip off just a little bit, but it's no bigger than a nail.
I saw you getting.
Yeah.
So there's that. Not getting anything from here right now.
No.
No.
Just walk. Well, ask the cleric the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants his crystal.
She wants these crystals.
She wants these crystals. I can't get it right.
I mean, I'll try.
Yeah.
Hey, give me some crystals, please. Your attack.
What am I rolling for
I'll trade you a
for it?
potato for a crystal.
+1 you're
Well,
going to have.
one of the guns, you've got weapons to
12.
attack them when they get
12. Sure, okay, you can see one that's kind of popped out. It's slightly green and pink in colour, very light colours, green and pink, and it's just sticking out. You go, okay, sure, and you manage to, I'd probably say, break a bit off. It's probably about the same size as your thumb. Breaks that off and
Cool.
pass it to you.
Thank you very much.
with which it.
You just shove it in the paladin's face. How nice.
Onwards.
Onwards. As you continue to walk down, your needle's still spinning.
Yes, in fact, I think he did this when you got.
You start to see sort of like a light coming towards the end of what you would feel like the end of the tunnel, but it's still going on. But it starts to become a little bit brighter down there. I would say sometimes how the light works, your lamp or lantern is kind of taking away the light from down the bottom. So you can see that there's a light, but where you've got the lamp at the front, you can't quite see it quite well, just the way that it works. But these crystals in the wall start getting a bit bigger.
So, have you seen the film Black Death?
It is also getting a bit colder.
Gets a big one.
You really want another one, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Did you share the properties of these?
No one's asked. I'm just asking. Well, no one's bothered. I'm getting to the point where I think everyone just thinks I'm a bit of a liability, so just let me go and do what I want. So if I want a crystal, I'm just going to go, yeah, it's a crystal.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Don't matter what you do with it. Don't
Here,
drink it.
play with the shiny thing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Alright, I'll try. That's gone. 10. No, that's 7.
7. You've got your lamp, right? So he's bugging you again. You try and get this crystal. You fuck off! I don't want to keep getting crystals. So you try and swing at it, but you're just continuing to walk forward. You're like, I couldn't get it. It's too high. Blah blah blah.
It's alright.
Prod the paladin now.
I'm gonna prod the paladin.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's going to prod everybody.
Just an attack.
Bear in mind you have a 7-foot Goliath.
Yeah, but the glass
Fighter.
already 2 in front. Yeah, I'm
Right.
just what's in front of me.
Okay.
11.
11. Yeah, I'd say you managed to, as you're walking down, there's another one that's sticking out. Probably a little bit bigger than a thumb this time. It's probably more, I'd say probably what, 3 fingers or so. Bit chunkier. Crunch it off. Because you can manage to get a grasp on it and just use. In fact, make it a strength check as well. So the attack was good. Let me see if let's use the strength to push this out. It's natural rock, so.
9.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you managed to use your force. Yeah, we'll get you that. So she snaps it off. Maybe just as she snaps it off, it's left a little bit hanging, so it's not quite whole.
That's all right.
Get
Thank you
that.
very much.
As you make that attack, as you make that, and as you're walking down, you notice it's getting colder, right? And as you've gone to make that attack, your side starting to twitch, or starting to a little bit sore. You can almost feel in yourself getting a little bit more lethargic than normal, and your pace is starting to slow. What do you got there? So you're continuing down. It starts to get really bright. I would say you would probably turn off your lantern. And as you turn off the lantern, the whole corridor that you're in glows this greeny pink light. And then you come into an opening of a room full of these crystals.
Oh yeah.
They are the ones that you have just walked into in the room are vastly bigger than anything that was poking out of the.
Now I'm probably Goliath.
Saving the Goliath till last. Sure. And as you kind of walk into this room, please all make me a perception investigation. You can make me an Arcana check if
Cool.
you wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11.
17 on the Arcana.
I got a 14, and then Onyx got a 14, and then whatever
Plus 4 for the
plus
perception, yeah.
18.
Okay, 18. Okay.
You know
10.
that
10.
if normal circumstances
16.
taken as
16.
really
Fantastic.
manifest.
So you all walk into this this wonderfully bright room. You feel somewhat, you know, almost like as if you're back at home in your the colours and the brightness of this underground, what seems to be crystal cavern, is just somewhat reminiscent for you. You're like, this feels a little bit warm for a place that's really cold. Really shiny rocks. I don't know why the witch needs these shiny rocks, but good for her. With the, what was they, 18,
16.
16,
11.
11, 14 and 18,
14
and 17 on the Arcana.
Yep.
Perception-wise, the natural rock that is the ground is still very much rock-like, and it is wet, where it's been under the, you can assume is under the river, but there's still little triplets of water dropping through the ceiling. And you notice these massive pillars of crystals, incredible, looks fantastic. You still feel rather lethargic though, just walking into this room. No pain, just that really took it out of me attacking that. Trying to snap this thing off for the bloody witch again. You feel rather warm. That vision, as you've walked in, and from the vision of what you had just as before you walked in, has come somewhat kind of like lifted your mood. You're kind of taken back and into a happier place.
Cause she's happy.
Onyx and yourself have seen. Onyx is probably, I would say at this point, seen all this shiny crystal and decided how much of this can I sell, or what can I salvage out of this. Maybe taking a little look around stealth-wise, right? Trying to really scope out the stuff. Yeah. Hasn't seen any more. This room is just full of crystals poking out of
You have
everywhere.
to get little chips of it.
Chipping away, and you see just the room full of crystals. Your needle's still spinning, so it's continuously followed you down, but you're still unsure. You're feeling really cold though, really cold. The Arcana.
Do I feel that, seeing as I'm a silver cold dragon?
So because you're a silver cold dragon, you would know that the temperature has severely dropped from what you would normally know it as.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that you feel the cold, but you notice that it has kind of come down to what you would know as normal. Being a cold dragon, right?
Yeah.
You'd be like, I'm not sweating as I normally am. This is normal. I don't like it. But I also do like it. Odd. But you're also underground as well, so this is obviously going, you know, as you go further underground, it's more cooler.
Yeah.
For some are warm. The Arcana check. As you've walked into this room, you get this feeling of, I've had some of this stuff before. This is stuff
Quite possible.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
You've not drunk it though yet.
No.
But you know this is very powerful properties, and you know that this can really help some of your, let's say your mission of what you want to try and find, and you know this is one of the key pieces to your unlocking of that.
Cool.
So I'd probably say you're probably invested in trying to
Oh
figure
yeah,
out how
I'm
you
giddy
can.
as anything. Yeah.
Did you bring a potato sack with you?
No.
That's a shame.
Yeah. So I've got a pie.
Yeah. Share it between
Well, you
everybody.
made a cleric my bitch, shouldn't I? So you know. Carrying all my stuff.
The episodes of the witch and the cleric. Ah, party love.
Always babysitting.
Party
Love
love.
is in the air.
So you're in a room. It's rather large. The ceiling is all full of crystals. All around the walls is all full of crystals. Something doesn't feel right, but it also doesn't feel wrong. Feel free to explore the room while you're here.
Well, I'm going to go to the fire. What's the fire?
for the fighter.
Give me that big one, please.
You want a big
Thank you.
Why does she want a big one?
You know what? Make me a persuasion check.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I'll make it fun.
Right. 5. I'm persuading anyone, am I?
So it's more a case of, do you really want to get him the big one?
Why do you want it?
For magic stuff. I can make cool potions.
Make me a deception check.
Oh, come on, man.
And make me an insight check as well.
What have you done to the crowd?
13.
13.
Ooh.
Oh.
Right.
Can I do a persuasion check?
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to persuade us?
We want to know why.
Come on then. Yeah, good. Go for it. Double it up. Double it up.
That'll be
I like the paladin.
I don't know.
Oh, let me do it.
Yeah, everyone's persuading the witch. I love it. Is your intimidation higher by any chance?
It's the same.
No, it's the same.
Oh, what's Onyx intimidation or persuasion?
Persuasion. Oh, the rogue, yeah. Let's have a little look. What have we got? Oh, she's only got +1.
Can I roll an intimidation?
Persuasion doesn't work. Let me try intimidation.
Tell me!
She's only got +1, but feel free to roll for her if you like.
15 then.
15. Sure. So if Onyx was asking Moriga, you know, why is it that you need them so badly? What is it you're trying to get out of this?
Is this intimidation she's doing?
Persuasion or intimidation?
I don't know. I just have an idea if it's intimidation.
Okay, you tell me what intimidation looks like on behalf of Onyx.
She's hovering right in your face going,
Oh, no, yeah.
just right in his face, hovering.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You want to share?
Yeah.
He's just gonna back her away.
She's too fast though.
I'm not, no, I'm going to say, yeah. I need the crystal to fix my life.
No, it's 91.
Oh, now she feels kind of bad.
No, it's alright. You all want to pick on me? Oh, I get it. It's fine. It's alright.
So I would say then Onyx would feel that from her own character's sake and be willing to help to try and get some of these crystals.
Yeah, just go into the biggest one.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Onyx.
Onyx would, yeah, she probably would actually. She'd probably try and find the biggest one and try and just wrench
With her
off the ceiling.
Feet on the wall as well, pulling. Wings sticking a little rapier in there and trying to yank it free.
Trying to just stab it away. That little rapier. Chiseling away at the ceiling. Come on. Sure. So, okay. So Onyx has gone to fly towards a big one hanging off the ceiling. Let's roll and see how that looks. So let's roll a. I've got an attack roll. So let's. I'm going to say she has to. So a big one. She's going to be. She can't get her arms around it. It's that big, right? And if it falls where everyone is, it's gonna be big, right? So she can't get her hands around this one. So let's just try an unarmed strike, I would say, right? And let's say 12 is the number. It's not fighting, it's not resisting, it's just natural crystal in the ground.
19.
19.
Go on, Onyx.
Onyx
Go on,
flies
Onyx.
up to this crystal, knowing that Morrigan needs this for her to better her life. Seeing her drink from these bottles of brown mint stuff, she's like, gonna get that, I'm gonna get it. So she flies directly towards it and almost, I'm gonna say with her shoulder, just goes
I was going to say,
front
head first, like, headbutts it right in.
I'm not gonna headbutt her. I'm gonna say she goes in and she uses a side and just goes bang and bashes it with her side, and she's made it crack. I would say at a very key point.
Yeah.
It hasn't come off, but you would know, if you was to hold up your staff, it's not going to reach it. It's still quite tall. I'd probably say it's about 40 feet up. She's flown up, and you can see this crack. You heard it. It echoed around this hall, or this cavern, chasm, something. This cave of crystal.
Right.
You know that means.
Damn! Blackway Cavern. I'm just gonna get out of as far away as we can.
Is anyone else looking directly up at it?
I want to back away slightly.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
I
I want to back
We're
away
just
slightly.
going as far away as we can.
Where's
but
Moria?
still being able to
Right.
see.
Directly underneath?
No, not directly underneath. I'm not crazy. I want to fix my life, not end it. You know?
Are you sure? Because the way that you drink says differently.
I am gonna go over to our Goliath. Can I get on your back, please? On your shoulders, even.
Okay.
You want to try and go?
No. Just lift me up, please. I need 10 foot. I need 10 foot. So if I can go on your shoulders, you're 7 foot odd, aren't you? So if I go on her shoulders,
Sure.
I'm also 7 foot, which is crazy. So that's 14 feet, 14
Sure.
foot. And then I want to use magic hand cantrip.
Okay, sure.
And like what I've done with you in the thing, I just want to slap the crystal.
Okay. Sure.
Not at anyone, but just away from us to slap the crystal to try and dislodge it with my magic hand.
Okay. So let's break that down. So let's make let's say what, athletics, to make sure that we can get, is it athletics or acrobatics? So that you can remain steady on your shoulders.
I'm taking more damage here, aren't I?
Right, let's do a
Acrobatics, I suppose. Well, there's two things: strength from the Goliath
for holding it, yeah,
for holding me,
yeah, and then
probably acrobatics.
yeah. So acrobatics for you, strength for you. Let's go with a 10. Let's keep it in the middle.
12.
5. So the wonderful acrobatics of our resident drunk witch
I'm pretty sober
have,
now. I
have,
reckon.
have managed to just about get onto your shoulders. That staff has just really jabbed her in the shoulder. It's really just thrown you off. Would anyone like to help at this moment, or would anyone like to see what failure looks like? Kind of want to watch.
Worst paladin ever, you. I tell ya.
I
Come on,
mean, I would,
save me. I need saving.
Fine. What?
Yeah,
Strength check to boost
You?
you back up?
No.
I'd rather see what failure
Let
looks
me
like
die.
a little bit.
I mean, I do have +5 to my athletics.
Wow, you're pretty nimble, aren't you? Paladin. Just don't let me die, someone. Help me.
So, are you assisting in this slippery moment, seeing this fighter have a
Sure.
witch just climb onto her shoulders and just about to... Oh, no, losing the footing, can't keep her up.
Yeah, I'll help.
Sure.
Yeah.
Roll me a 20 and the aim is 10.
17.
Yeah.
Sees it in the moment and be like, whoop, okay, props her back up, sticks her back up on the shoulders and be like, you've really got to watch yourself. Yeah, you've managed to stabilise and yeah, got your foot back, probably like nudge her a little bit while she's on the shoulders, like, you know, get off my shoulders. Also some, don't touch my shoulders with your stick. So you're now on the shoulders.
Cool.
So, magic hand.
Magic hand.
Magic hand.
Slap the stone.
Yeah.
Outwards.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's so Onyx, I'll probably say still up there.
Yep.
Let's hope you haven't slapped her away. She's done that. She's gone in there. Let's roll a 20 for Onyx and let's see if she can. So she sees this hand cantrip being cast. 13. I'd say with advantage. Let's make this really cool because the hand is helping now.
Yeah.
Slap this away.
Not 20.
What is it? Well, and that 20.
Oh no, it's a 1.
It's off the table.
That's all.
Roll it again. It's off the table. This is advantage anyway, so it's 13 or
Does that
Roll it again. Roll it again if you can't see it.
12.
12. Okay. So 13. Yeah. So with the hand help, manages to just about crack this. So where you're standing, is it underneath? No, or is it just a little bit away?
Would be a little bit away, and I'll be slapping the stone away from us.
Okay. So as it cracks, both Onyx and the hand crack, and it's falling. Would you let it smash on the ground, or would you try and catch it as it is this big giant gem that you would know has massive properties?
I think. Oh, well, I want to, but I think I've run out of friends at this rate. I've asked everyone to do everything for me.
Do you swan dive off the Goliath to try and catch it?
Cinematically, that would look brilliant. Both failure and success. Because I can tell you what failure looks like.
What can I do?
I see this just sort of go and have a go at it.
Try and catch
Hit it like it's a football. Bang!
Yeah, could either use his tail or just go at it.
If not, I've got a plan. So
Catch it in its
I
mouth.
appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Why not? Let's try both and see what happens.
Okay.
So, so I know your plan. If your sea beast is going to go for it,
Yeah.
let's hear what
No,
your idea. No, let's see what the idea was.
I'm going to cast web.
Web.
Yeah.
Okay.
And make a safety net for it to land in, because I can do it as a 20-foot cube.
Sure.
So I should meet it halfway.
Okay. Sure. Would you say if you see this witch casting that your sea beast would still go for it?
What, are you still trying to knock it out of the...
So
No, it's falling.
he's knocked it
Oh,
off.
it's falling.
It's
Oh,
falling.
then no, my sea beast is staying back.
Sure.
Ain't
Okay.
getting involved in that shit.
So you've knocked it off.
Yeah.
You've cast your magic hand, your mage hand, whatever it is,
Yeah.
and then you've seen that it's falling, and you've quickly gone to cast with
Web.
your web on you.
Spider-Man.
Nice. Was you still holding your bottle and your staff at the same time? Do you need any kind of...
No, because it all comes from the staff, doesn't it? Everything I cast comes from the staff.
Sure.
So
Okay. What does that look like as you cast it? Just poking of the cleric.
for luck.
So green.
Yeah.
Green kind of like
I
flame-like
like
stuff.
green mist kind of
Yeah.
emanates to start off with, and then the web appears.
So Maleficent has casted.
Yeah. Like that. Yeah.
Sure. And the web appears, and as it falls, it falls into this web cube net, unshattered, and it is whole, and it is there. This 20-foot cube, is it? Would you say it's cuboid, so that it is?
I can make it into a cuboid. Yeah.
Okay, so that it would sort of cushion, soften the blow.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. And it's now sitting at the top of this 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So you've half the distance of it coming from the floor, and it's now sitting on top of this 20-foot cube of web
Yeah.
that I'm assuming you would cut down.
I'll say I'll have the
Cleric.
cut down for us, please.
Do it, bitch.
Honey.
Okay. So would you cut it down for him?
No.
Oh, God's sake.
Are you going to try and persuade him, or are you going to just?
Throw your charm on. Go on.
Charm me.
Look, I'm soaking wet, probably pissed.
You're still on top. You're still on top of the fire. At this
Still
point,
standing on
aren't
top of the fire. I welded into this thing. I must look. I'm holding a bottle. I must look like I'm not exactly prize, am I? So I don't feel I've got much charm in it. I'm gonna ask the paladin nicely to get it for us.
Persuasion. And roll me a. What's the counter to persuasion? Yeah, go with it. Yeah, go with it. Yeah.
Perception.
Yeah. No, not persuasion. Try.
Insight?
Yeah, give me an insight.
Insight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
6.
Ooh. So you've matched in trying to really ruffle the feathers of each other. The fighter. He's still in. She's still on your shoulders.
It's a 5-minute roll.
Still one of them.
Yeet her off.
Not yeet her off. You're gonna get down anytime soon?
Can you cut the web for me, please?
If you get down.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, nice deal. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Do you throw her off, or do you get her down nicely?
Across the cave.
I throw her
She
into
did
it.
jab you in the shoulder with her staff. It would only be fair. if you did
That was
you
an
know.
accident. I didn't mean to jab you.
Okay. Do you get her down rather nicely then? Help her down, or just like?
Can I grab the staff? Just kind of pull her like that.
Okay, so like helping her down like with the staff, or are you full on, you know, throwing her down?
Not hard, but kind of like a little bit.
Just spin her off your shoulder, like grab the staff and just plonk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Make me. You'll have to be dexterity saving throw if she's going to do that.
Yeah.
And you'll have to be, let's say, strength for trying to like whip her off of it, right? And let's see how that looks.
I'm landing on my face, whatever.
19.
19. Oh.
7.
7.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, you're on your face.
Yeah.
You're quite close to this web, so you want it to be complicated, right?
I know, yeah.
We're bringing
Do you
complication
know what?
into it.
In a normal game, maybe you have a nice party that will try and help you, but I seem to have to whack everyone to get them to do what I want. You know?
Maybe therein lies the issue.
Yes, I know, yeah. Less whacking.
More poking. You grab Morrigan's staff and fling her off into the web. That's there. So she doesn't take any damage, but she has been she's
Whipped.
now stuck
Alright,
by her own web.
alright. We'll cut you out now. We'll cut you
Jesus
out.
Christ.
She's in some sticky white stuff.
She's in a rather sticky situation. So yeah, as it looks, it's almost like a cartoon where it's like, quick, can somebody cut me down, please? So yeah, so you're now in the web, and is anyone gonna?
I'll cut her out.
Yeah, you're gonna cut her out. Sure.
Just another attack roll.
I think with this, you know it's there. It's not going to do it. But you know that you can rip that out. You know,
Cool.
you've seen this web before from Morrigan casting it. Yeah, you know that you can just rip that out.
Beautiful.
And yeah, so with this web, as you cut Morrigan out, I would say the crystal starts to roll down. Yeah.
I'll say the integrity of the web sort of just collapsing itself, innit, really?
Sure.
So, yeah.
Okay, so it kind of rolls down to the ground. Onyx is kind of looking down and kind of shaking her head as if to say,
I will give Onyx the little ones I've got.
the little ones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
It's a treat.
I'll write that down for Onyx. That Onyx.
So she's got a thumb-sized crystal, and in
Wait, a thumb-sized crystal to you guys is like that giant one to you.
Good point.
For Onyx. So I'll write down that she's got a handful of crystals.
Yep, handful of crystals. Yeah.
Handful of crystals. Sure. Okay. So this crystal that you've broken down is, I'm going to say, at least 3 times the size of Onyx. Right? She's only a foot tall.
Cool.
It is still intact. You can see where the crack at the edge is, kind of thing. It does come into a point. The colour of it is the same colour as the ones that you've seen in the twinkle. It's green and pink. It's really light. It's like a light green and pink. Kind of like pearlescent in the way that it is. Almost looks like it's actually liquid inside. The colours seem to move. Like maybe it's the light, maybe it's just where it's in the dark, but they do emanate and they move around inside the crystal. You would know that. So it would be quite normal to you. It wouldn't be anything anything sort of different. What are you doing here?
Well, first of all, I want to go hug the paladin, and hug the fire, and Onyx.
So are you?
Okay.
If you try to duck
Onyx is still kind of hovering up, so but let's say she's
Come down and get the crystals,
She's
yeah.
flying down. She's got the crystals. Yeah, sorry.
Cool.
Okay. So would you all reciprocate in this hug of the witch?
It's just going to be a. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You lost your chance. That's it.
You missed out.
You rest the shotgun on the floor, leaning against back.
Okay.
And then you could just.
The needle of your compass has stopped spinning.
how quick you withdraw.
Ooh.
Okay.
The shard around your neck
So you're going to wait in the air
Damien.
for them to arrive.
starts to glow a similar colour
And what
to the crystal that's on the floor.
I'm trying to find out what I can't remember what I've got, and I've lost the Wi-Fi. It won't load up.
I'll leave you with that for the moment.
I think I did.
Anything else you want to do? Any more crystals you want to bash, or anything else you want to have a look at around here? You've got this big one. It's fallen on the floor.
No, I'm chuffed. That's it. I might quit drinking. Who knows?
I mean, you're going to have to put something down if you're carrying that. That's about 3 foot long crystal that even Onyx couldn't hug around. So that's you're going to be like
I think
timber.
I need a 7-foot Goliath to give us a hand. So if we can find one of them, I'll be alright.
Yeah. I will make
I
you.
think you're in luck.
You're going to have to persuade her to do that. You know.
Again.
Again.
I'll just shoot them.
The witch of persuasion.
Yeah. Got a green bottle if you want it.
No.
Yeah. Will you carry it if I chug it?
And I've had a skin pack.
No. No.
Okay,
Okay.
You're also in the airlock then, Chris.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm also with my shotgun nearly.
We'll just have a little look around. I think the rest of the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm happy with that.
Okay. So if you're going to have a little look around, we're going to leave. Are we leaving this big crystal here for the minute? It's not going anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just leave it there for the minute.
Yeah.
Sure. Cool. Maybe if you're having a little look around, it's sort of like circular. This room, as I say, it's quite large, probably good 60 feet across, 50 foot wide, full of crystals everywhere. But if you want to make me any other checks, investigation.
Yeah. Investigation.
Yeah.
Any other holes, doors? 18.
10.
Anyone else?
21.
21.
Really?
Is that yourself or Onyx?
It's myself. I've off Onyx as well. She got 2 plus whatever her investigation is.
Yeah. Okay. She's just looking at the shiny crystals, I think.
She's just trying to scrape some more off.
Different.
Chip some more off.
So I'd say Onyx is probably looking at the crystals that Morrigan's just passed over. She's going, ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder how much that is. Sorry, so there was a 21, 17. 18. 18. Yeah.
One.
Wow. Nat 1.
Yep.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
10.
10. Is that 20 in total or
It'll be 24.
24?
No dropship
Okay.
or boarding skip.
Nat 1.
Emerges from the
Crystals. That's pretty cool. Pretty shiny.
Wow.
Probably say at that point you've just gone,
the big ship will
swoop around your neck. You've just gone,
Well, I say
Same
big
colour.
ship, it's not a hugely big ship itself.
That's odd.
A little.
Cool.
Is there any other action
Onyx.
on that ship?
Ooh, crystals. How much am I going to get from that?
So, like your ship does have,
You know, she's a rogue. She's trying to figure out how much she can
Yeah.
get from it, right?
but it's
Um,
one.
Or she's probably like, can I make that into a dagger? Could do. Jab, jab.
Yeah, so the rest
Um,
of you won't know this because
Then next lowest number was a 10.
um,
You
oh yes, you're back.
just casually walking around, just having a little look. Yeah,
Um,
just a bunch more crystals, more of the same stuff. Can't
Yeah.
really tell the different. Looking up, yeah, it's still probably the same crystals.
the docking occur
That's about it. Nothing more. Hear the trickling of the water still as it comes through some of the gaps. 18. That's a big crystal you've got.
Hell yeah.
Start to feel
maybe there's like a
cold.
visual of
Okay.
You're looking around, but it's almost like a draft. Like, this is coming from somewhere. Not from where you are, but it's certainly around here somewhere. more crystals, and you're probably thinking in your head, can I get any more? That big one is going to do a lot. You know it will do a lot. But you're also probably trying to work out at the minute, probably can't get much more than what we've got right here, and that's enough. The 21, as you walk around and you start to see more of these crystals, you don't feel cold as much as everybody else. You know it's about the same, but you feel a draft coming in, and you start to feel it's coming from somewhere, and you start to probably walk around and try to figure out whereabouts that is. And you would see a small hole of where, in one of the gaps of where the crystals are, you can see just beyond where the crystals are, and something could get in there, like your sea beast could probably fit, and probably wiggle its way down. That's where you know that the draft is coming from. The 24, the nat 20, you would see the same thing as Ravixa, probably walking around investigating together. You would see that, but you start to see what looks like, you can see down into this bit, and you see small parts of what looks to be like a skin shed held on the back of crystals down this little cave that this draft is coming from, that you pair of you see. And some red tinges on the top of it, as though whatever's gone down has left skin behind and caused a cut, blood. But that's kind of like around a clump of crystals. You've gone around the room and you've seen behind it there's a hole. You've both seen that if you've seen it at the same time. That's probably about it. It's a very crystally type cave room. There's not much else more in here other than that hole. Would you share that with everybody else? Yeah? So, cleric, stop looking at your necklace. Yes, it's shiny.
Oh, glowing.
Oh, piece candy. Oh, piece candy. Oh, piece candy. Brilliant. So, with that, is everyone then going to sort of huddle up together behind this ginormous crystal? Or are you all just kind of spread out across this room?
So it's just us two.
Start making my way over to him.
Making my way downtown. Okay. So, you would see Orena and Dravixa kind of around one spot, wondering what they're doing, and then she'd probably fill you in. Would everybody follow suit, or you sticking by your big crystal, making sure no one's getting
my
it?
big crystal for the moment.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So as you kind of walk up to this cave,
When I do get on, which isn't happening at the minute.
out pops a small gnome. It calls up, "Excuse me there, what are you doing down here?
What are you doing in there?
This is my cave."
Was your name on the entrance?
It might have been.
There wasn't.
Do you read gnome?
Yes.
Does anyone actually read gnome?
No. Yes. Do I?
No, I don't.
I'm pretty sure I don't.
I don't think anyone
Primordial. He doesn't know it. I'd be lying.
Maybe a deception check.
18.
18. Well, you should know, if you've seen gnome, that you would have seen Billy Bob's bunking cave down here. You'd have seen my name in crystals written just down the cave in the corridor. Let me guess, you walked down with a lamp.
Yes.
Well, sin more for you. You read gnome, you would have seen it clear. We always write in crystals.
Sorry.
That's okay. How can I help you guys? What are you doing down here? No one has come past here in years.
Well, found the cave entrance and my compass started going haywire.
Oh, that's a shiny compass. Can I have a look?
You can look with your eyes.
can't see it if you're holding that close. Bear in mind, this gnome is like probably about the same size as Onyx.
You can look with his eyes, but you don't need to
He's
touch.
jumping up. He's jumping up trying to see. Oh. Ooh. That's nice.
Yeah.
So that brought you here, did it? How odd. Yeah. Nothing really brings people down here. Except they tried to find these crystals for years. Some say it's got magical stuff in it. I've been eating it for donkey's years. Nothing else I've seen out of it.
You've been eating the crystals.
Well, there's nothing else around here. Not many fish left in the pond. People keep taking them and all. No bloody tribe people. Just when you think you found yourself a nice little pond, they've gone and fucking trying to dry me out of fish. Try and get there before they do. They piss and take it all, don't they? Their bloody house. All because they couldn't get in their blinking temple.
They're in the temple now.
Maybe I won't get myself a fish supper tonight. Nice. Anyway, I'll tell you what. Seeing as you showed me one of yours, he's going to pull out, he's got like a trunk. He's going to pull a trunk out. He's going to, any of this stuff you want? I've had it for years. No one really wants it. He opens a trunk and there's a few bits and pieces in there. So he's got some stuff that he's found from old explorers from back in the day. There's a small silver dagger with a blue handle. There is a bottle of brown liquid in a potion bottle.
Keep that away from Morriga.
Hide that one. Just tuck that somewhere.
Oh, where's that?
She's drunk.
Who's drunk?
Oh, shut up.
I wouldn't mind a bit. I've not had any in ages. Who's got the beer then?
We don't actually think it's alcohol. It does weird stuff to it.
Oh. Can I
I
have a
wouldn't
look?
want to drink it.
No, I'll have a bit. Go on. Who's drinking? Whose birthday is it? Oh, it feels like my birthday. I ain't seen anyone in years. Oh, crap. And Billy Bob is just like, he's just bouncing for joy because he's not seen anyone in absolutely ages. So, but yeah, so he's opened this trunk and it's got a dagger, a silver dagger with a blue handle. It's got a small potion bottle with brown liquid in. There's a belt that is gold with sort of like emerald, sort of like encrusted diamonds in it as it goes all the way
I
around.
can just imagine Onyx picking that up and wrapping it around her shoulders.
There is what looks to be like an apple, but it's not the same colour as an apple. It's a purple apple. And he also has a ring inside the box. There is a ring with a sort of blue sapphire in the middle. So he's just pulled a trunk of goodies out.
I'm gonna look
That
at
ring looks nice.
that dagger. Looks nice.
Oh, what have you got to offer, Billy Bob?
I don't know actually.
Do we hear all this, the rest of us?
Yeah, I think you've all kind of
Okay.
Yeah, you've all kind of merged around. I think so. Oh no, you were standing by your crystal, wasn't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
This is a very echoey room. You would have heard a different voice.
Commotion,
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Does Billy Bob want fish?
Does Billy Bob want some playing cards?
playing cards.
Playing cards.
I've had so many playing cards now. You're all
Fair
right.
enough.
They'd only get wet and damp down here anyway. Fish.
Yeah.
What kind of fish are we talking about?
Well, watch out for the axe. Or something like that, just to kind of get them.
What you after? And how much fish you got?
I just want the knife, the dagger.
The dagger. The dagger.
The dagger.
Oh, that's going to cost you at least 4 fish, that is. And I want it to be big fish. I want to be able to hug these fish. That's how big they are. Sure.
Just focus on that. I'm gonna turn to my sea serpent and I'm just gonna regurgitate 4 big fish.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
Just picture it going.
Okay. All right. Okay. You sort that out. Let me go over here then. So, anything else that you guys like? What you like? You said the ring.
I like the ring, but I've got nothing for
I
you.
did, yes. I
No?
No.
Nothing to offer whatsoever.
I've got a bottle of booze. What will you trade for that?
Bottle of booze. Well, I've got this. Oh, you saying I've got a bottle? I've got a bottle here as well. I don't know what it is.
Oh dear.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm not interested in the spot. I don't want that though.
Why not? My bottle's cleaner than yours. Yours has got a bunch of dust on it.
No, I know. Well, it's vintage. That's why.
No, mate. This is vintage. You don't get much more vintage than this.
Okay.
But you don't even know what it is.
Exactly. That's the beauty of it. But I found this about 2 decades
Yeah,
ago.
so I've got my medical.
Kept it here because I didn't know what it is, and to be honest with you, I'm not really a big drinker, but I'd enjoy it if I could. But I've got no friends, you see.
That's already gone.
So, you want it?
Yeah.
All right. How many fish you got?
Almost had a potato. Jesus.
Oh yes.
No, I've got no fish.
Can I just cast command on it? Give me your shit. He's thinking about it.
No, all I've got is the bottle. That's all I've got. So unless you want to trade.
I can trade you.
Yeah, go on. I'll trade my bottle for your bottle.
All right, happy days. There you
Yeah,
go.
cool.
Trade you.
So what have I got now?
You've got a small brown potion bottle with, sorry, a clear potion bottle with brown liquid in it of unknown substance.
Okay. Fine.
So he's done that trade. You've got some regurgitation.
Yeah,
damage.
I bring 4 very large fish over.
Very large fish.
Very large fish.
Oh, they're massive. They are excellent. Yeah, I'll take the go and have the dagger. I'll have the fish. Yeah, chucks the fish in his trunk. Doesn't really care. Just looks at the fish. Goes, oh, I'm eating well tonight. So it gives you that. So you've got a small silver dagger with a blue handle.
Those fish have already been eaten.
So I'm always up for a trade. So even if you ain't got much, just something.
I offered you playing cards and you didn't want them.
I've got no one to play 'em with.
Yourself.
Play some
You can
solitaire.
always play Snap, Solitaire. There's loads.
Make me a persuasion check.
52 card round.
Yeah, 52 card pickup.
That could be fun.
It could be very fun. It's lots of fun here.
I could go.
Either just throw the cards like frisbees at the crystals.
Throw it
see
and then
how
try and
lands.
catch it before it hits the floor.
Oh, you don't want to play. You don't want to play with them crystals. I tell you.
Why not?
So persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
17.
17. He's thinking about it, and now he thinks about all the different types of games that you've just said about. That could really pass some time for him. So he's going to go, you know what? All right, I'll do the ring for the playing cards. He's going to give you a ring. So you've got a small ring with an sapphire blue gem. He still has a belt inside of his chest with lots of little emerald crests in it.
So in that case, yeah, okay, but I do have my.
And just some other rags and cloths and stuff that he's picked up. Anyone?
Can Onyx try and use her stealth to nab that belt? Or even an emerald out of the belt?
The belt or the emerald out of the belt. Use the stealth. Okay, let's make this fun. Let's roll for Onyx. Let's roll stealth because I would say she's small. He's already doing business with everybody else. If she's trying to get behind all of that and she's trying to do stuff on the sly, let's see how that looks. And then I'm going to have a think on how failure looks.
What's her modifier for it?
Stealth is +7.
9 plus 7.
16. Sure. So I would say she manages to kind of go behind where some of the crystals are because he's just come out of the entrance of this little hole with his trunk. He's focused on the big people, doesn't really see the little person. Are you trying to take anything from this trunk? The stealth was to hide.
Yeah, I think the either the belt or the emeralds from the belt.
Okay, make me a sleight of hand.
What's her modifier?
I think it's +5. Let me just check. Yeah, +5.
So 8 plus 5.
8 plus 5 is 13. Okay, I would say as she's gone to sort of have a look at the belt or try and take something from the belt, Billy Bob has gone, "Oh, you like the belt, do ya? Oh, okay." So as she's tried to pick that belt up or gone like that, it's like a, oh, okay. So he's caught it, but he hasn't caught her stealing it. She's just having a look, right? So he'd probably say to her like, "Oh, do you like that belt? I think it might be a bit too big for you, unless you're going to wear it as like some kind of really cool crown or bandana."
Yeah, it might be a bit too big.
Would you trade it for 2 daggers?
I've just traded a dagger. Why do I want 2 daggers back?
Well, to replace one you lost, and now you've got another. One for each hand.
Make a lot of good sense.
Yeah.
Make me a persuasion check.
So the male bounty hunter, he succeeds with combat roll.
Nat 20.
Sure, I'll take 2 daggers, yeah. Go on, 2 daggers for a belt. Happy days, yeah.
Cool.
That means I'm up 2 daggers, 4 fish. Oh, lovely. I can actually eat tonight.
And
Lovely
a pack
stuff.
of cards.
And a pack of cards. Oh, tonight is going to be a good night. It's going to be a good night. Not rolled any dice yet.
So he's got you in handcuffs and he's got you tight. So getting
Cool.
out will be a struggle.
So Billy Bob, he shuts his trunk, and he's just kind of shuffling away with his cards. He's like, "Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's been really good." And he's going to kick his trunk back, and he's going to go down his hole. He's going to kick around, and he goes, "Oh, you managed to get the big one off the ceiling, did you?" So he's going to walk around, and he's like, "Oh, wow. How'd you get out? I heard a bit of commotion, but didn't know that was you guys."
Slapped it.
A lot of teamwork. Alright.
A lot of teamwork.
Yeah. Whilst we've got you, Billy
Bob.
Bob.
Billy Bob.
I didn't want to say that because I didn't think it was right. But
Yeah, Billy Bob.
While we've got you, Billy Bob. What's with everything being kind of purpley outside and around and a purple apple?
Now, hold yourself a bit. You haven't touched it, have you?
Touched
Not
what?
yet. No.
No?
But
That's good. You don't want to touch the purple.
why is that?
When you touch the purple, you kind of leave here. It's odd. I've seen it happen. I've never touched it before because when the blokes came before, just when all that massive stuff started happening with the temple, it was only since after then everything started doing this little purpley stuff. Now, when I saw one of those guys, he didn't like whatever their big boss was doing, and he tried to be like, "Nah, I don't really like that. What were you doing? There's a bit of commotion out there by the pool," and I see him chuck him in. He turned all that pool purple. He chucked this bloke in. And massive flash. This guy's gone. Just disappeared. Weeks later, saw that bloke again, didn't I? Completely different. His clothes, his body was all kind of withered. Didn't know what he was doing. Anyway, kept myself to myself, just kind of monitored it. I didn't want him walking into my cave and wondering what he was going to find down here. He ain't going to find much. Anyway, he starts wandering off. Next thing you know, he's got an arm missing. Don't know why he's got an arm missing. Probably ate it. He looked thin, not going to lie. But yeah, he didn't look right. But he had lots of these purple markings all down him. Didn't like that either. Anyway, he then went off. He went on his way. Haven't seen him again. But it was all since that other bloke came down. Didn't really get a good look at him either. A lot of purple stuff's happened. Anyway, one of them apples turned purple. Managed to grab it with some sticks, didn't I? I thought, right, I'll put that in my trunk. Haven't touched it. Didn't want to touch it. But someone else might want it. So, up to you. Do you guys want it?
No.
Not really, no.
We're all right. Thank you very much for the offer. And thank you for your story.
Why do I feel like Onyx would be like, yeah!
Roll for Onyx.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Before you roll, let's just consider what else.
Onyx will hear this story. And she quite likes the sound of it.
I'm so sorry.
So, because there are rags inside this trunk, Onyx is going to ask Billy Bob, can I take that apple but roll it up in the rags?
So I think that she would need to
And
really
Billy Bob's
body
going to
shape
go,
to see if she's successfully,
you want to take that apple after hearing all that?
supplanted
And Onyx will,
flaws.
yeah, I want that. Yeah, I'll take that. And so carefully, they're going to roll up this apple and tie it up with the rags that he's got, and he's going to hand it to Onyx. So Onyx now has a purple apple in her possession.
Why do I feel like we'll get into a fight and she'll unravel it and throw it at someone?
Well, what you've got to be worried about is if Morrigan gets drunk and decides, oh, I fancy a snack.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so Billy Bob's told you the story, so thank you very much.
Cool.
A good pass then. So
He's just having a little wander around. He's having a little look at his cards, and he's kind of like looking around at some of the crystals. Anything else you want to do while you're here?
I think given that it's
Don't think
such
so.
a
No.
narrow pass, I'll be very
Pretty chuffed.
safe
Yeah?
to
Yeah.
see if she can recover
Um,
from being knocked over.
Cool. Billy Bob is going to offer. He's going to go. Look, no one really comes down here, so you're welcome to stay here, right? But you might want to be gone by the morning. Midday gets really cold down here, and there's a few echoes of some voices. I've never seen it, but I just hear stuff. That could be me. I'm ancient. I'm a bit old, but you're welcome to stay around here if you like. Don't really have much in the way of firewood. I don't really get cold, so it doesn't really bother me. But you might. You won't. They might. But you're welcome to stay. Your needle's going to start pointing towards the way you came in. Damien, can you roll me a d20, please?
But also, if it looks like that, I think I've still got
20.
access to the scout rifle.
Natural.
Yep.
Excellent.
Use it like
You can hear Billy Bob in the background saying to everything to everybody. And as you sit there and you start to say, walk closer to the crystal, that's it's kind of pulling you towards it at this moment in time. Your eyes glaze over again, and at this moment, your chest, necklace around your chest is going to start to sort of vibrate. As it vibrates, it starts to almost like pull you towards where that crystal is, and as you get closer to that crystal, out of the crystal almost appears only to you the morph of a figure of someone that you know from the past, very close friend of yours, and in that moment it's all going to be like a ghost of Marley and Marley kind of thing from the Muppets Christmas Carol. Starts to head towards you and almost push you back, not enough to push you, but enough to, if you've got a ghost go through you, it goes towards you, and then you can become almost like stone cold frozen as it comes across to you, and you just hear the echoes of why as he goes through you. Stop there. That happens.
She still has hold of the pistol, but you're pointing the gun.
With that, is everybody going to stay here
She'll be surprised, so maybe she's not
for a bit?
pointing the gun at you.
You would know, looking at your compass, it is well into the night, so probably heading back out would be.
Best to stay.
Yeah,
For
it's
the night, yeah.
it's night time, so there's no way near doing that yet.
So if you're staying here, Billy Bob's going to quickly go and crawl back into his hole. As you see him turn around and walk back into his hole, from what you saw with on the back of the blood, the red tinge on the top of the thing, you can see like a cut on the back of Billy Bob's neck, and you kind of put two and two together. There must have been him catching himself as he was down there, and caught a little bit of skin that was on the side of the thing. So no ginormous reptilic kind of thing coming out. It was Billy Bob, and he's gone down and he's managed to kind of claw up some kind of like pillows of some sort and some kind of sleeping sort of material for you all to kind of bed down and sit. And he goes, if you want to get yourself warm, feel free to set a fire if you've got the stuff. I don't really have the stuff because I don't really get cold. So if you want to sit here, feel free. And he chucks like a bunch of kind of stuff that he's kind of conjured up, written rags and bits and pieces. So, yeah, so you're welcome to stay here. Billy Bob seems rather safe and welcoming and friendly, and he's traded a bunch of stuff with you, and you see him gnawing on one of them fish that was regurgitated from the sea beast. Good stuff, this. As he looks up. And yeah, and for that we will end it there. As you guys rest in this crystal cave, I will say from this point we'll probably go for a long rest to give you all everything back, and you would have had plenty of time and respite to sit in
I
here.
didn't actually lose any HP, guys.
Whee!
Yeah.
I haven't even lost any.
And this entire
Oh, I
time,
definitely
my
lost
compass has
Oh no,
just
you've
been
lost
pointing
some.
at
You lost some on the ship.
down.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I think I was the only one to lose on the
No,
ship.
well, not even north, because it doesn't actually point north.
Crazy that.
Yeah.
It's like I made it that way.
Yeah.
No. So yeah, so that's where we will end the session today.
Beautiful.
No matter
you.
what way I turn it, it just keeps pointing it down.
Don't tell Callum. Awesome. Right, well, yeah, awesome. Thank you, dudes.
Thank
you, Dex.
you.
Nice one, thank you.